Hello YouTubers, shooters, reloaders, Flyer 556 coming to you today. Gonna do a video today on why I bought a Glock 19. I purchased this gun probably 6-8 months ago. I wanted to shoot it a little bit, get familiar with it before I did a video on it, and mainly this video is not really so much going to be a review, it's just going to be why I bought a 19. As you all know, the first Glock I bought a couple years ago when I finally got on board with the whole Glock thing was the 17. Now, by the way, all these weapons that I'm going to show in this video have already been safety checked just to save time. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, this was the first one I purchased, the 17, and I got videos on it of what modifications I did to it and all that good stuff, and I pretty much did the same modifications to all the other ones that I bought that I did to this one. The barrel, the sights, the magazine release, the slide release, the takedown lever, the connector, the back, the plate on the back, all that stuff. I pretty much did the same thing to all of them. Anyhow, I really took a liking to this 17 when I started shooting it in competition. And I bought it. One of the reasons I bought it is because I wanted to take some mileage off of my 1911s, and from the research I did, you pretty much can't kill one of these things. You can shoot them and shoot them and shoot them, and they just really never wear out. So that's one of the reasons I bought this and tried it, and I actually really liked it. I was very happy with the results I got out of this thing, and I liked it so much I ended up buying this, the 34, to shoot in competition, to lighten the load on that. Same thing, to try to spread it out a little bit, because this is mainly what everybody uses for competition shooting, the 34 or the 35. I went with the 34 because I like 9mm myself, but I shot this pretty much most of the year last year in competition, and very happy with it again. So what leads into the 19, the whole reason I bought that again was about the whole mileage thing. Like, the 17 was the lighten the load on the 1911s, and then the 34 was the lighten the load on the 17, and it has kind of just progressed like this. So I ended up buying this, and each of these weapons has a purpose now for me. Now that I'm totally on board and decided I really do like the whole Glock thing for shooting competition, shooting steel, and heavy shooting, like 300 plus rounds a day, I bought this. And the reason I bought this again was to spread out the use on the weapons. What I do now is I got the 17, of course, as you all know. This will always be my first choice, my favorite Glock that I own, because it was my first one. And I really like this one particularly. But anyhow, I bought the 34 to use in competition, this one, with the open slide on the top. Same modifications as the 17, the only difference is this is a Gen 4 and this is an MOS, the modular optic system. I did a video on this a couple of weeks ago. You could check that out if you want to know more about the optic system. This is what I'm going to use now for competition. And then the reason why I bought the 19 here is I'm going to shoot this every week at Paper in Easton when I'm not shooting competition. Because the reason I bought this, I figure if I can get good with this, I'll really shoot this good. That's the reason why I bought the 19. Okay? Two reasons. One, to spread the load around, and two, it's quite a bit harder to shoot than this because it's a short sight radius, and it'll spread the load around and it's harder to shoot. So I figure if I can get good with this, shooting Paper every week in Easton, I'll really do well with this in competition. That's my logic and why I bought the Glock 19. Anyhow, pretty much that's the reason why I bought the Glock 19, and that's what I wanted to show in this video, why I bought it, and that's why I bought it. As far as what I did to it, like I said, I did the same thing. As you can see, I changed the sights on the 34. I put the high vis, high front sight, the connector, the barrel, the slide release, the mag release, the takedown lever, I don't know, I might have forgot something. The back cover plates, the don't tread on me, I changed both of them out. Pretty much the same thing on all three guns. See if I can get all three of them together. Except the sights are slightly different on the 34. I went with the TFO True Glow sights on the 17 and the 19. And the 34, I just did the high-vis, high-front sight because that's pretty much not going to be a home defense or a combat weapon or anything. It's pretty much strictly competition. So all I really needed on that was that fiber optic front sight. Whereas the other two, I went with the more expensive night sights, and they're metal and all, and that's the route I went with them. But anyway, the reason I bought the Glock 19 was because it's going to be a little harder to shoot, and I figure if I can get good with the 19, I'll do really well with the 34 in competition. That's the reason why I bought it. So I'll give you guys a look at the 19. That's my 19. It's a Gen 3 gun. I like the 3 better than the 4. The only reason I bought the 4 in the 34 was because of the MOS thing. In case I ever wanted to shoot open class, I could jump right into that. That's why I went with the Gen 4 on that one. But otherwise, I really do prefer these Gen 3 guns myself. I like these better. Okay, so that's my Glock 19. That's my story why I bought the 19. And as always, thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please consider. Don't hesitate to share. And thanks again for watching my video. Catch you on the next one, which is probably going to be about the conversion kits that I purchased for these guns. But we'll see how that goes. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Flyer 556. I'm out.